Hello students, in this video we are going to see and solve the question number 1B section, state whether right or wrong, from Geography question bank, which is given by the Maharashtra board. So this is the question bank which is related to geography for 12th standard students for arts and science stream, and it has covered the whole syllabus in it. I have created a Telegram group in which you can join and you can get these videos with a good explanation. Any type of practical material help if you require, you can just connect me through the Telegram group. The link of the Telegram group I have already shared in the description box. You can just join the group along with it. Let us quickly start with state whether right or wrong. Objective, incorrect factors, correct factors, then MCQs, as well as the proper instruction, follow the proper instruction. So these are the few videos from the question bank which I have already created. They are already uploaded in my channel. You can just go and watch them too. So let us start with the first question. Least population is found in continent of Australia. So state whether it is true or false, or you can say whether it is right or wrong. So we all know that Australia is a continent which has a vast extent of area. But as compared to the area, the population is very, very less. So this is the right answer. Okay, so this is the right answer. Actually, I just can't edit in this. So with the help of the color, I'm just trying to make it out. So I hope you people understand it well. Just take it and do it. Okay, so I'll write R for right and I'll write W for wrong. So this is first statement is totally correct, so it's right statement. Second one, land proportion of Asia is least in the world. So this statement is totally wrong. Asia is the largest continent and the land proportion, the land which it covers, is not least. So this is the wrong statement. Next question. Population density is high in Antarctica. Now, this is also the wrong statement. We all know that Antarctica is totally covered by snow. The temperature is very, very low. You cannot survive in such a low temperature in such a high snowfall. So, because of that, this statement is wrong. Next, population density is less in equatorial region. So, population density, why it is less in equatorial region? This statement is true, but why? Because the temperature in the equatorial region, the temperature over there is totally hot, and a large amount of equatorial region is covered by forest. So there is lot of diversity, and the climate over there is totally unfavorable for human life. So because of that, the population density in the equatorial region is very, very less. Next question, population density is high on Tibet Plateau. So the fifth statement is wrong. Okay, it is not high in the Tibet Plateau. So why it is not high? Because the statement is wrong. So the explanation you can give that the sea level is more than 4,500 meters. Next is population density is high in polar region. Now this is again the false statement. We all know that polar regions are covered by snow. So the population density is never high in polar region. So this is a false statement. Next question, various problems are developed in the cities due to migration. So migration is a continuous process. Okay, we all know that continuously the migration occurs. So many a times what happens, some places they become overcrowded, some places they become less crowded. So yes, it is true that it is a right statement that many a times because of migration there is an imbalance in the population and it may lead to some or the other problems. Next, migration is more towards urban areas. Exactly. Each and every person wants a high standard of living. He wants good facilities, good education, good employment, good salary, and all this comes into urban areas. It is a package which we get in urban areas. So this is a right statement. Next, region loses its self-sufficiency due to migration. So basically, this is again the right statement. Many a times what happens, any person who is quite competent, quite capable, so that person obviously starts going to the higher places. Okay, so because of migration what happens, the self sufficiency is lost. You always try to be dependent on someone, some other region for your livelihood. Next, literacy ratio of population is indicator of economic and social development of the country. So basically, literacy is very much important. It plays an important role. So this statement is exactly correct. If you are literate, if the population in some country is literate, then definitely it is going to help to the growth of economic condition of that country as well as the GDP of that country. Definitely it is going to help to develop the country as well. Next statement. Settlements are divided into rural and urban types. So basically, we have main two types of settlements, that are rural and urban. So this is also the true statement. They are basically and mainly divided into these two types. Next statement. Man is a social animal and he lives in the society. So this is also the right statement. So human is a social person who likes people, who love people, and who like to stay with and surrounded by the people. So he always try to live in a mob. Next question. Nucleated settlements are developed around a center. So nucleated settlements, they are developed basically at some particular spot. Okay, so nucleated settlements are those settlements which are very crowded, and there should be some spot, like if there is a market, so it will surround the market. If there is a river, it will surround the river. So basically it gets overcrowded, it gets very crowded at some central point which is very famous in some city. So this is exactly true, right statement. Next question. Regular settlements are found on the bank of confluence of two rivers or roads, or rectangular settlements I mean, or at the coastline. So basically rectangular settlements are not found at the bank confluence of two rivers. Whenever the two rivers meet, so at that time we have seen that it is a triangular settlement. So this statement is wrong. It is not rectangular. It is a triangular type of settlement which we find at the confluence of two banks or two river banks or two roads. Next statement. Rural urban fringe is found between rural and urban settlements. Yes, this is exactly true. Area which comes between the rural and urban cities or places, so that area is called as rural urban fringe, which has qualities of both the rural area as well as the urban area. Next question. Bushmen of Kalahari Desert in South Africa do hunting for subsistence. So this is again a right statement. So this is one of the tribe which you can see in the Kalahari Desert in South Africa. So till now these people they survive on the basis of hunting. Next question. Wood of tropical rainforest is soft. So basically the wood of tropical rainforest is never soft. It is a hard wood which is used for construction purpose. Okay, so you get the soft wood in the coniferous forest, not in the tropical rainforest forest. Okay, next question. One type of tree are found on large areas of coniferous forest. So this is true. The speciality of coniferous forest is what? Throughout the forest you can see only one type of tree species. Okay, there is no diversity which you can see there. एक ही तरीके की ट्री आपको पूरे जंगल में दिखाई देगी. So this is about the coniferous forest. Next question. Japan and China has high traditional skills in fisheries. So this is also a right statement. So both of them are very much highly mechanized and they have a good machinery which they use for fishing. Next question. Distribution of agricultural land and animal husbandry is not found connected to each other in most of the regions. So this statement is wrong. Basically, it is found connected because both of them are primary occupation, and if a farmer does agriculture and along with it he also tries to do animal husbandry. He keeps hens, he keeps the sheep, he also keeps the cows, buffaloes, so it gets connected. So it is not connected is given here, so it is a wrong statement. Next, man started taking production of oil and natural gas from the floor of ocean seas. So this is also true. Yes, nowadays we gain that things on the ocean floor. Next, population engaged in agriculture is high in the continental of Africa. So this is a wrong statement. It is not high in the Africa. Okay. Next, classification of industries is based on size, source of raw material, nature of production, and ownership. So this statement is right. So basically industries are classified कि वो size large scale है, small scale है, okay, raw material कौन सा चाहिए, fruits है या फिर raw material, many types of raw materials are there. Then who is the owner, public है, private है. So it is classified on the basis of that. Next, like primary activities, tertiary activities are also take production from nature. No. So basically, primary activities, this is a wrong statement. Primary activities are dependent on nature, लेकिन tertiary activities are not dependent on nature. They are dependent on transport, tourism, and services. Next, exchange of goods and services between two or more countries is known as trade. So it is exchange of goods and services. So whenever you exchange goods service, it is also called as trade. So it is not required कि वो दो countries में ही होने चाहिए, एक ही country के अंदर भी हो सकते हैं, ठीक है. So if it is between two or more countries, then it is called as international trade. Okay. So this statement should be actually it should be international trade या फिर trade भी हो सकता है. So it is also a right statement, but a bit confusing. International trade is dependent on the government policy. Yeah, अगर हमें international trade करना है तो definitely हमें we need to see how is the both countries relationship, and that decision is whole and sole taken by government. So this question 26th one is the right statement. ठीक है. So we'll go ahead with right statement. Next question. Tourism is major tertiary activity. Yes. Tertiary activity के अंदर service, transport, trade and tourism, all of them come. Next, a region can be arranged into various orders on the basis of common characteristic. So, yes, it can be arranged by the way of its common characteristic. Next, geographical factors affecting on transportation and trade. Definitely, अगर geographical factors अच्छे हैं, definitely वहाँ पे transportation services अच्छे होते हैं. अगर geographical factors unfavorable है, तो definitely वहाँ पे transport और trade के services कुछ कम ही होते हैं. So this is totally true. Next, industries are less developed on the eastern coast of USA. So this is a wrong statement. Basically, industries are more developed and USA is the most developed country. Next, factors like illiteracy, poverty are affecting on the regional development. So this is correct. अगर illiterate है, poverty है, तो definitely वो region कम ही develop होगा. Next, area under permanent pastures and grazing land mostly is owned by the government. So this is also the right statement. Okay. So this is all about the exercise, right and wrong. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe the channel if you like the video, and please watch the remaining videos. If you have any query, kindly comment in the comment section. Thank you.